All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy again, and this is my last review today on a case for the iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Pro. So this is from Caseology, as you can tell from the box. This is the Skyfall, so if you like a clear case, then this one might be for you. Now there is a total of 5 colors that this phone case comes in. So I have black, but there's also lavender, navy blue, red, and rose gold. So if you want to check any of those out, those are all in stock right now on Amazon. So I picked this up for $14.99 with Prime shipping. I got it in one day. So let's go ahead and dive into the box itself. So let me move this. That helped me keep up the box. So there is the box itself. So very similar to all the other ones. So got Caseology there, have the design pattern there, got a pull tab up top, a picture of the Skyfall case on an iPhone 12 Pro. It does say iPhone 6.1 inch 2020, and then once again it does say Skyfall, and it does let you know that there is an A and B protective film on here that you'll have to take off before you install. So on the left side you have Caseology with some of the designed texture. On this side there's nothing, and then on the back same old Caseology logo, some verbiage, and then the dimensions. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out real quick. So you just pull that up and do so. Just like all the other Caseology cases, they all come in a kind of a plastic paper there, a wrap there. Got your Caseology little pamphlet in here. Once again, it says welcome to the club, we're happy to have you. And then of course all this stuff, thanks for trusting them, has a support email, all that good stuff. So yeah, so let's go ahead and toss that to the side. And then here's the case, how it comes. So this is the protective film that it's talking about. So as far as the case goes, it's a matte black hard polycarbonate bumper with a clear polycarbonate back. So let's go ahead and peel off the back here. So that is the first one, and then the second one here. And I really do appreciate that they have these little tabs now, because back in the day you had to like pick the corner and it just really got to be a pain in the butt. But there's the phone case without the phone in it. So I'll just go ahead and take a peek at the beauty of it real quick. And then it does have the air cushion technology in the corners, just like all the other ones do. So it's going to help with drop protection. It does say that it's drop tested and it's made with certified military grade materials, but it doesn't actually say that it's military graded for drop tests. So I don't know if they just kind of were a magician with their words on that, but it is drop tested. It doesn't say by how many feet, but either way. So basically it's kind of the same thing like how the Parallax is. So you kind of can pop off this hard polycarbonate bumper, and so it's a two-piece case. So you got your bumper here, and then you got the clear back here. So let's go ahead and install the phone here. So I always start with the top and bottom left corners, and then you just push down, and there it is on. So you got the clear back here. So you can see the phone is obviously exposed, and you can see everything there. You can see the air technology on the corners there as far as the cushion goes. So let's go ahead and put on the hard polycarbonate bumper. So one thing you want to do is, you'll notice here there's these like holes here, and then there's these like mel ends here. So you want to start with the bottom first. So basically you're just gonna start with the bottom, and you're going to push those in, get them nice and snug, and you're basically just going to walk down the side, and everything's going to just start connecting in. So once you get that nice and snug on there the right way, then there you go, and that's it. So there's the front of the phone with the case on. So one thing to point out with this one is, since it is a two-part case and this matte black bumper doesn't go all the way, then you can see the clear front a little bit on this one here. But there's the back of the phone with the case on. So as you can see, you got a clear back here. It's a hard polycarbonate clear back. You have a raised lip there for the camera bump. It is a 2mm raised lip, so you have that confidence of placing it back down. There is no wobble with that camera bump. The front lip is a 1.5mm front lip there, so there is a little bit of a lip, so you can have that also that confidence putting it face down on a tabletop or some sort of surface. Now, as far as the buttons go, one thing that some people might like, I personally don't like, is the clear buttons that they go with here. So you got your branding here for Caseology, but then you got these clear buttons that go through, and then you got your cutout there for the alert slider. But I don't really like clear buttons. I think it's cool that it's like a two-tone kind of effect, but I personally would rather these just been black to match the matte bumpers. And it's the same thing on the side here with the power button. It's a clear button versus it just being all black. And then you kind of get the same effect here at the bottom. So you have the matte black bumper meeting the clear polycarbonate part, and it does give a two-tone look, but I don't personally like that either. I would have rather seen it all black. That's just me. But you do have your cutouts here for the speakers and the mic, and then of course your lightning port. There is some branding here, so it does have a little bit of a lip that raises up there at the bottom. But yeah, there's that. Nothing at the top, obviously. So let's go ahead and do the alert slider test here. So very easy to get. Now let's go ahead and do the volume up and down buttons. Power button. So when it comes down to it, and I've noticed this with all the Caseology cases that I've tested today, is that the power button is a lot more responsive and a lot more tactified versus the volume up and down buttons for some reason. I'm not sure why, but the volume button, or excuse me, the power button is way more easier to push than the volume up and down button goes. So let's go ahead and do the MagSafe test. So I got my MagSafe charger here, so let's go ahead and throw that on. So as you can tell, it is MagSafe compatible. It was very quick to grab, so that is good to know if you want to see if it is MagSafe compatible. So that is definitely a plus there. So obviously any kind of Qi wireless charger will work on it just fine. It does say on the Amazon description that it's compatible with most chargers. So there might be a Qi charger out there that it doesn't work with for some random reason, but I would be surprised if none of them, or if all of them worked and not one didn't. But either way, the case is pretty slim, so there's no huge added bulk or anything to it. Like it does add technically 0.10 inches of thickness to the phone, so it's a little bit thicker than some of the other ones. So for example, like this clear case that I have from Tozo, very similar, but as you can see, it's matte black all around, and it's very slim profile, because this adds about 0.3 inches or something like that, or 0.03 inches. So this is just a tad bit thicker, but not by much. But yeah, guys, there you go. That is the Skyfall from Caseology. So hit that like button, comment down below, and let me know if you have the Skyfall. If you do, which color did you pick up, and how do you like it? I personally probably won't use this as a daily driver myself. So far, the winner out of Caseology is the dual grip. I just love that case, even though I do love showing off my different skins that I put on my phones. But I don't know, I just don't like all this clear around it. Like I wish they would have just done the whole thing matte black, the bumpers matte, or the buttons matching the bumper, and just do matte black all around, and then just have, you know, I mean, I guess I'd be okay with this, but I would even prefer this to be matte black as well, because the whole purpose of a case like this, if you have a clear back, in my opinion, is to make it look like you don't have a case on it. And with this one, it does, because of all these added clear buttons and everything. So anyways, but yeah, guys, hit that subscription button. Be safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.